Alright, what's up everybody? We are back with a new episode of Arrow. This is Season 3, Episode 5, which is called The Secret Origin of Felicity's Smoke. Yeah, I don't know, we're gonna get some Felicity backstory in this one. I'll be looking forward for sure to, well, that hopefully being the case. Yeah, we got a couple of things to talk about here. So, last episode we got our, introduction, I guess, to Ra's al Ghul, right? We got our first glimpse of him, basically, and I don't know if it's just me, but I honestly, I'd be suspecting him as far as, the one being responsible for either being the one to kill Sarah or otherwise for calling the shots and getting her killed. You know what I mean? That's what I would be suspicious of. Also because, I don't really know what Sarah's, well, we know of Sarah's dynamic with the group that, she had left it before or something, right? Wasn't it initially when she came to Starling City back in Season 2 or something that Nyssa actually came back together or something, only to realize that she didn't have plans to even come back, this and that. There were definitely struggles, right, that she brought up, I'm sure. It also doesn't really seem like the League of Assassins is, well, the greatest group to be hanging around with in terms of, they're very tough and, I don't really know what exactly their code is and stuff, right? But it just gives me certain vibes, I guess. Yeah, you can just tell by how Nyssa is and her own, personality and stuff. Ra's al Ghul doesn't seem like any less intimidating in the process, so we'll have to find out whether my theory is gonna ring true in the end. It could, of course, also be that we're just going after somebody else entirely, whether it's somebody we're familiar with or a new character altogether. Anyway, we've seen our first glimpse, like I said, and so I'll be looking forward to seeing where that's gonna go. Thea's basically making it very clear that she's actually on, Malcolm's side, right? She's basically become his asset now, which is, of course, exactly what he wanted. Question is, what for? I don't know what Malcolm's agenda actually is. I believe him on when he said that he himself wasn't involved in Sarah's death, and so he had nothing to do with it. I believe him when it comes to that, but it's still, I don't know. The guy, I don't know whether to believe that he might, for once, not have, nefarious intentions in mind. You know what I mean? It's just, again, it's just purely based on vibes. And, of course, well, something that he already tried pulling before with his whole undertaking project. But that's the thing. This show is so so purposefully, likes keeping certain things vague, right? For me to not be able to, read into it well. Until we inevitably start getting some details that will finally have it all make a little bit sense. They've been teasing, of course, as well when it comes to Oliver, that he was, he would be going after the woman from the Triad in the prequel storyline, right? And so I don't know if that's a way for them to also introduce her back into the current timeline, because I wouldn't be surprised about that. I asked actually some questions about that. I forget how we left her, because I think by now that's a full season ago when we dealt with her. That was right before Sarah actually popped up. I feel like we might have arrested her back then, but I'm sure the show will remind me when it comes to that. Yeah, anyway, guys, a lot to get into here. Of course, if you enjoy my reactions to Arrow, then you'll be able to get early access to the next bunch of episodes and seasons straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. I'll be all caught up over there with The Flash. You can check out my full-length reactions if you'd like to see me react to the episodes in their entirety. And you can also sign up as a free member and watch the next episode already right now as well. But with that being said, let's dive into episode 5 of Season 3 of Arrow. Yeah, that's the thing. If Oliver didn't want to give Laura that practice, she's gonna get it somewhere else. That's what I'm saying, man. Everybody's getting ready.
You're not boxing, Laurel. You're not even fighting. You're just lashing out. Come on.
Well, that's probably exactly what she feels like right now, right? Lashing out. She's not really thinking about the strategies, although that's going to be her big lesson, is to try and keep cool.
How do normal people spend their morning?
8, 9.
With a cup of coffee, usually.
Come on, ladies, you're almost there.
Oh, actually. Yeah, no, I see. This is the transition you wanted me to see, huh? I wouldn't call Felicity normal, to be fair. A Robin Hood poster.
I haven't seen your cat.
I haven't seen him either.
Wow.
Where's the cat girl? Was it being misogynist just now? Or is it misogynistic? I never know.
I was literally gonna say, is this man just gonna be showing up at a door now in the morning?
I haven't even looked at a cup of coffee yet.
Well, cogeneration is...
A repurposing of waste heat given off by electricity production.
Exactly. It's a principle of thermodynamic efficiency, which occurred to me could be applied to a building which generates over 240,000 watts of electricity, like Queen Consolidated.
This is the first time we're actually seeing like Felicity's house. Looks pretty cool, man.
You want to sell QC's excess energy back to the city.
Energy is something that should be given freely to the masses. You still haven't found Miss Fernand's cat, I'm guessing.
That's pretty upstanding. Man's a philanthropist.
Oh, my beautiful girl.
Very friendly with your neighbors, I see.
Mom?
Whoa, 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 whoa. I was gonna say, that's her mom? Jesus.
I came to see you for a visit. Look. Didn't you get my text?
Mom, to send a text, you actually have to press send on the text.
Oh, okay. Not a big deal.
I feel like it's not exactly difficult to guess her profession.
You're that watch guy.
We like to call them smart wearables.
I bought one of your watches. Look. See? Felicity here thinks I don't pay attention to all of her techie things.
Yeah, she would, I think she would gladly take Ray from Felicity, if needed.
I'm actually wearing a prototype for the new 6. It's yours.
Oh, no. Seriously?
I'll let you two catch up. Let me know what you think about these cogeneration numbers, and Donna, hope to see you again soon.
We didn't count on it. She'll probably be really busy planning my funeral after I die of embarrassment.
God, this whole scene was overwhelming to me, man. I'm trying to read into who this character actually is. Her mom.
West of the White House, with a boarded front door.
Whoa.
It is pitch black. You are likely to be eaten by a grue.
I guess you have to protect me.
Oh,
Why can't you
shit.
just quietly have sex under a comforter like most college students?
Yeah, okay. I was about to say, what is this hacker group that she was a part of? And yeah, they're not just friends. That's clear. Well, one of them at least.
Spoofing the IP, switching to MD6, and somebody take a screenshot. We have to post this to Hacker Farm to brag that we actually got it in.
Hold on.
30 seconds until the firewall goes back up.
Is my guy in the back like feeling a little bit left out or something? That's the impression I get already. I mean, I can understand that.
I think the world would be a much better place if there weren't any student loans, don't you?
You can't wipe out all the loans. They'll never think it's a glitch. They're gonna track us down and find us.
10 seconds.
Oh, shit.
I'm not going to jail for you, Cooper, and you shouldn't either.
Oh, this man got the government on his back. I guess that explains why she's not exactly hanging around with him anymore. I don't know how many years ago this is supposed to be, actually.
Hello?
Just sign the lease. What do you think?
Thea, you're signing a lease on a spot that you can't possibly afford.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be rich, right? I'm sure she got some money off of the inheritance.
I can, actually.
With whose money?
Malcolm Merlin's.
Ooh.
His estate. I mean, when I left Starling City, I mentioned something to Ned Foster about Malcolm being my father, and there's a lot of legal stuff I didn't understand.
He left you money?
Last week when you told me that you had investors for the club, that was a lie.
I was afraid you wouldn't react well to the idea of me taking his money.
Yeah, no, you can actually call Malcolm her sugar daddy now. Real sugar daddy.
I'm his daughter, okay? He's not going to put me in danger.
Responsible for the death of 503 innocent people, including your brother.
Now that is a card that you do not.
Damn, man.
You are my brother, but that does not mean you have the right to tell me what I can do with my life. I am my own person. The movers are coming tomorrow, so you can stop by with popcorn or not stop by at all.
Yeah, I mean, Oliver really can't. I mean, he's basically trying to guilt trip or whatever, right? Say like, this is not a guy you should want to be dealing with, but the problem is it's too late, and he only has himself to blame for it because he was constantly hiding all these secrets from her. It's like, I don't blame her right now for, you know, even though Malcolm, I'm pretty sure, has like plenty of secrets he hasn't told her either about himself, right? But again, you know, she even if Oliver started to come forward a little bit, he's still not even revealed the full thing, by the way, to her. But you can't blame her for not trusting him anymore, at least wanting to resort to the person who at least she isn't aware of, that he's been, like, lying to her a bunch. What the fuck? So much for that electricity, Ray. Does this have to do with him?
Oh, please.
Yep. No more energy for everybody. How about that?
What is going on? Ollie?
Ooh. Well, that's creepy. If I didn't know better right now, I think a metahuman would be showing up. God damn.
Judgment has been rendered against this city. A sentence carried out. An earthquake. A siege.
Yo, you are not telling me that this is going to be Felicity's old group that she used to hang around with, huh?
We are in control now. And this is all just the beginning. Let there be light.
I mean, yeah, if that's the case, then I would think that Felicity caught on immediately. And she's about to tell him.
Ooh, a nightclub. You know what? I'm really not dressed for a nightclub.
Oh no, you're definitely not dressed for a nightclub. Not at all. You're straight up dressed for the red light district.
Mom, this is Oliver.
Queen.
Very nice to meet you.
Yes, it's so nice to meet you too. How many billionaires do you know?
Can you introduce me to a friend of his who was just like him? Then you can keep him.
John Diggle.
Hi.
Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Oh, who is this little nugget?
This is my daughter, Sarah.
Oh, look at you. Oh,
Mom? Mom?
What?
Yeah, to be fair, this is who your example should be right there.
I said the power outage was just the beginning.
Then let's find them before there's a next time.
Yeah, a next time of what though?
Hey, Laurel, you all right? You get here okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I was close. But why did I get the emergency services alert? Why didn't they call the district attorney?
Because he's visiting his niece in Coast City. You are the acting district attorney. Congratulations.
I gotta go. For the last time, I am not interested in buying a fake ID. I am hanging up now. Bye.
Man, Felicity really was in a like gothic phase too, I guess. Yeah. I mean, I guess that should have been clear already by the previous scene, but the lighting still left it up in the air whether she actually dressed herself like this too. And the makeup.
Relax. The DNS wasn't configured. They can't backtrace me.
They can. The subroute was configured. By accessing the accounts, you set off a packet's feedback that anyone could trace back to.
Dude, everybody eventually gets caught, even the greatest hackers.
You are gorgeous when you're being a chicken.
I'm serious.
I'm serious.
Yeah, oh yeah, here we go.
Under arrest for violation of U.S. Code Title 18, Section
Yeah, man.
You have a right to remain.
Honestly, dude, saw that coming from miles away, but the big question right now to me is this the same guy responsible for what's going on right now? Did he manage to escape or something? Or is this supposed to be, yeah, no, I don't know. Like, yeah, no, it's surely it's not just to show you that Felicity has had her experience with these kinds of groups. Like, we all know that. We know she's a nerd, right? So this, like, somehow it must be tied to this original group she used to be with. This guy.
Electricity is not the only power in this city. Consider money, for example.
Oh, here we go.
The banks are next to go dark. Your beloved dollars wiped away as your accounts will finally all be equal at zero.
Felicity.
I mean, there's only one place that she's seen an idealistic hacker. Then again, I feel like almost all hackers tend to be kind of idealistic, right? So...
Where's Captain Lance?
Coordinating squad car patrols with dispatch.
Why? What's wrong?
There's a situation at Starling National.
Send in an ESU squad.
Sorry, man, but you don't have the power to...
I'm acting district attorney. The city charter gives me operational authority in times of crisis, which
Oh,
this clearly
boy.
is. And I'm not letting anyone get hurt. Send in an ESU now.
Yeah, and she'll gladly make use of that role. It kind of feels like this is her also letting loose steam. You know what I mean? Just like she had to take it out with physical combat.
Oliver, the riot is getting out of control. You need to hurry up.
So it's just like a bunch of concerned people now causing a riot. That'll do the trick.
The trace led me to the virus they're using. It is a mile past complex. I'm combing through now. No.
What's wrong?
The virus. I can't stop it.
How do you know?
Because it's mine.
Oh shit. Yeah.
I wrote it 5 years ago.
Yeah, okay, this should tell her plenty right now. I mean, that's the only thing that made sense.
Okay, before you say anything, just know that I never imagined the virus being used for something like this. I mean, sure, I could have imagined it. I actually have a very vivid imagination. Like cronuts, I had a vision of them before...
Relax. Take a deep breath. Good.
So was the kid just like, well, Cooper, was he sent to juvenile prison and did he like manage to get out within 5 years or something like that? And now he's, you know, he's been like out on the loose, I guess, for a relatively short amount of time. And this is the first thing he does.
I created this super virus. It could give us root access to any infected server. We could expose government fraud and start virtual sit-ins and digitally deface criminals. I guess you could say it was my first attempt at being a hero.
Felicity. Why didn't you tell me about any of this?
Until she found a slightly better line of work.
Who else had access to the program?
Myron Forrest. He was I had a boyfriend in college, and Myron was his roommate.
And he was a member of this hacktivist group? What about the boyfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, he couldn't have done this.
No, that's the first person I was thinking about. I was not thinking about the other guy in the room.
Not in the picture, but Myron always had somewhat of an edge.
Can you give me an address?
Ooh.
Sure.
What does she mean, though, with he's not in the picture? I mean, that obviously could mean, like, oh, he's still locked up, so that's why it couldn't be him. But that's where she might be wrong, right? Like, he might have just gotten out in that case. Or does she actually know that he's supposed to be dead or something? In that case, what the fuck happened?
Are you okay?
I've been better.
I talked it over with Myron, and I'm going to tell them I wrote the super virus.
No.
I can't let you rot in prison, Coop.
You can't tell them you wrote that virus. Because I already told them I did.
Cooper.
I always said I'd protect you from the cruise.
This isn't...
It's better this way. I wiped out those loans. There's no reason both of us should be in prison.
That's honestly commendable enough on his end, right? She's still, like, feeling guilty about that to this day?
I love you.
I love you too.
I mean, this guy is definitely, like he was the leader, right? You could tell already, you know, in that whole dynamic. That's also why I got to have her, and not the other guy, not Myron. Right? But, like, he would be the one. Like, I don't think that other kid is not gonna be behind this.
Congratulations, you called in a riot squad. You nearly started one. And you did it behind my back. What's gone into you? You're angry, you're distant, you're reckless. You tell me you're not boozing again.
No.
And what the hell's going on? Because this isn't you. Look, I haven't said anything because I was hoping that you would say something. Because you, sweetheart, you are in 10 different kinds of pain and you won't talk about it.
Seriously, Laurel, it's fucking time. Like, tell this guy already, man. Jesus Christ, don't continue paining him.
I can't talk about it with you.
Oh, okay, well, listen, you don't have to talk about it with me.
Nah, now he's gonna think that this is like some kind of girl issue, which it's not.
Right now, the Queen family's just you and me.
So let it just be you and me. And don't take Merlin's money.
I'm trying to meet you halfway here, Ollie. The other half is up to you.
It's way too late to even ask that of her. She's been in full-on cahoots with him.
You have failed this city.
Oh.
Tell him he has to retract all the infected packets from subsystem mainframes within the city.
Well, actually, my man Myron here sure seems to be doing some hacking, but it still wouldn't surprise me if he's just... I mean, you know, he still might have gotten the... Like, the leadership might still be done by Cooper, you know what I mean? Even if it's in prison, like from prison or whatever. Like, he's still sending him instructions, surely, or he's telling him what to do.
I'm one of the sheep lunatics like these guys hate. Why would I do this?
Digital fingerprints are all over this code. It's an X-axis bionumeric algorithm.
The code's an X-axis binumeric algorithm that you've used before.
In college. My roommate, his girlfriend.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, sure, we developed it. We called it a super virus, but that doesn't mean I'm the eye guy.
Yeah, he's also just gonna send him in that direction, although he will just say probably that it's actually Felicity in that case.
After we graduated, I might have showed the code off to a few people.
Who were they?
I don't remember.
Huh.
It was 5 years ago. I didn't think it was a big deal. We were just kids playing with matches.
Okay, well, in that case, it might just be somebody else entirely, huh? Yeah, I keep just thinking about Cooper himself, though. I wonder what's his current status.
My senior year of college, Cooper and I did a stupid thing. He got arrested, and he went to prison.
Maybe he got out.
Yeah.
He didn't.
How do you know?
Because he's dead.
Figured.
He hung himself before sentencing.
Oh, shit. Nah. I mean, I can't help but resort to a bunch of theories now, but he might have as well faked his death or something, right? How do we know for certain? Like, that man probably watched Prison Break and pulled a Michael Scofield, you know what I mean? Including somehow being able to fake his own body.
You're an inventor. Did you ever create anything that you didn't think was important? Turns out it's very important.
Of course. Those turn out to be the best inventions.
Not always.
You want to talk about it?
Of course I'd find you here.
Could you just wait one second?
Yo, the look in his eyes alone told me plenty.
I'm sorry, I've already waited 2 hours for you at your apartment, and before that it was 2 hours in that club.
Is there any way that you could be anywhere else but here?
It's interesting how Felicity herself still clearly feels so much like... Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's also guilt that she feels, right? Like, it's not just the unfortunateness of the whole situation and the fact that he ended up supposedly hanging himself, right? Which, again, like, I don't fully trust that he actually did. But assuming that he actually did, it's like, does she feel guilty then for his fate also? Because I wouldn't really think that that would be necessary, seeing as he was the one that told her, like, nah, just let me take full account. I mean, that's why it doesn't make sense, right? He actually wanted to take full accountability and stuff, and then he hangs himself. Like, those two things don't actually rhyme together.
I'm sorry, I've been reduced to stalking my own daughter.
Because you can't seem to comprehend that I can't make the whole world stop because you decided to show up on my doorstep. I have responsibilities.
Yes, I know, Felicity. You have work. You have work.
No. You don't understand. It is so much more than work. All you care about is my love life or how much cleavage I don't show.
I don't show. Exactly.
I'm not as smart as you, Felicity, or your father. Even when you were only 6 years old, I could barely keep up with you, too. Maybe I wasn't always the mother you wanted, but I was always there. He left me. But when I look at you...
I guess that she was kind of trying to stand out in her own way that she could, right? Like, she didn't have the smarts, she didn't have these other aspects, so she just decided to double down on something that she did have. Something physically.
All I see is what he gave you. There's nothing of me. I was always so afraid that one day you were gonna leave me too. And now I finally realize you already did.
Damn. I mean, I definitely get that with how far apart they are in every area. That, like, Felicity herself, you know, kind of went through this, like, gothic phase or whatever, right? You can tell she was trying to find her own identity in the process. And they only had each other too, apparently, because the dad had already left, right? Yeah, that's fucked up. But clearly Donna went through her own struggles.
Are you all right? Where's your mom?
Probably back at my place, wishing she had a different daughter. It's a long story. I will get it together.
Your tracer hack's running. Take an hour. Go talk to your mom.
I do not have anything to say to her.
Yeah, they just did.
Thea told me that she literally has to put up with me because family is precious, and that it's love, in spite of everything, that makes it precious.
Yeah, that's a fair enough point, man. You're supposed to stick together, right? It's like, I got one hell of a big family, you know what I mean? And it's like everybody's very different from each other, but we stick together.
Where's Sarah?
The nanny came and picked her up.
Well, I'm glad you're still here.
You are a terrible liar, Felicity. Might be the only thing we have in common.
I have blonde hair.
You dye it.
You're right.
Wait, seriously? Oh, is it a black hair that we saw? Or like, well, yeah, was it black? I think it was, right? But that was supposed to be a natural hair?
It's totally my fault for just showing up here uninvited. Seriously, I think I just got so excited about this free flight.
What?
My plane ticket, I got an email that said I'd won some contest. Free first class round trip to Starling.
Oh,
Email?
boy. Does that mean that somebody actually wanted her here?
Someone wanted you to be here.
Yeah. And I guess we're about to find out who. Captured both of them too, huh? Okay, so this is bound to be the same group that's like responsible for the attacks and stuff, right? And I'm gonna guess that Cooper is at the helm of it.
Felicity Smoke. Just the woman I wanted to see.
Wow.
What the hell do you want from me? Who are you?
Isn't it obvious already? It's obvious to me.
I thought you never forget your first love.
Crazy, man.
They told me
That I committed suicide, right? The NSA needed a hacker with game for cyber espionage, and I needed to not be in prison for the rest of my life.
Oh.
Because of what the NSA wanted me doing, it was advantageous for me to be dead.
Oh, wow, they actually helped you along with it. Yeah, actually, that makes things a lot simpler.
After I finished my time with the NSA, I was gonna find you to let you in on this. And then I discovered you'd become this corporate lapdog. That broke my heart. You changed.
if you ever thought I was capable of doing something like this, you never really knew me at all.
Oh my god, he blames her for having worked with Queen's Consolidator now. You are kidding me.
The mayor will reach out to the Treasury Department and request an influx of fresh cash.
Cash, which is transported by armored trucks, navigating according to a closed-end GPS system which directs them to city deposit. If the drivers deviate from the route, the trucks are shut down, but you are going to hack into the system and direct the cash to come here.
Okay, listen, that's all fair and dandy and everything, but why exactly do you need the mom to be here too? Just as a little incentive, I guess, because, oh, we're gonna hurt her instead?
You're the one who's gonna help me. See, breaking into the Treasury's asymmetric encryption is beyond even my capabilities.
I'm going to politely decline.
That's what he was, yep.
That's why I flew some motivation into town for you.
Well, I sure guessed that one.
I'm so sorry.
Right now's not really the best time, okay?
But it might be the last time, hun. And I want you to know that all I've ever wanted is for you to be happy.
Damn, man.
What say we hit pause on the Dr. Phil episode?
It's done!
I mean, I'm genuinely worried you're kind of, turning this into reality by giving her the speech.
Stay put, okay? Just because we used to screw doesn't mean I won't use this gun.
This fucking creep.
What's that?
It's the watch.
Oh.
It's the watch Mr. Palmer gave me. It chimes on the hour, and I guess when we're about to be...
Oh, let me guess, that thing can actually come in handy now.
We're going to get out of here. It basically replaces your computer.
You know, I don't know what that means.
It means it has Wi-Fi.
Honestly, you don't have to be a nerd to understand that.
I did what you wanted. You don't have to kill us.
Really?
Please, for the love of God, tell me Oliver comes in here with his bow and arrow.
I may not understand all this cyber whatever, but I know without that gun, you wouldn't last 10 seconds against my girl.
Too bad she doesn't have 10 seconds.
I disagree. Put the
Fucking
gun
hell.
down.
You're always good, Felicity. So good. But so am I.
Honestly, ram that fucking arrow through his skull already. He won't be able to react.
Motion censored. They can hit most any target.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I mean, we can't exactly aim that turret at him because that'd be too much of a risk to actually harm Felicity in the process. Otherwise, I would have loved to see it. Holy fuck, man. This man seriously was gonna fire an RPG from the front. Literally all Diggle needs is just a small little Glock or whatever pistol and some pinpoint accuracy.
This is all your fault.
Oh shit. Okay, Felicity.
Mom, are you okay? Are you okay?
Damn, man. She didn't need no man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but I was genuinely so worried that her mom was, like, signing her own death warrant.
Before, you were right to keep pressing on Cooper. Turns out he's not as dead as I thought.
I've had some experience with that. And you learn not to judge.
Yes.
Are you okay?
I've had my experience with that too. I always tend to be the kind of person that's always, you know, like gonna look for something behind anything, right? Like, I'm not gonna take things at face value. Somebody tells me somebody's dead, I'm not gonna automatically assume it till I see it.
You were right. We have to love our families, no matter what.
Well, it's clear she loved you too, though, so...
Felicity, you here?
Oh.
What happened to you?
This is me now.
Interesting. When was this? Like, was this kind of straight after, though, when the guy initially got locked up, or has this been relatively recently, when she came picking up some stuff? Yeah, interesting. I mean, I'm gonna assume that it was kind of straight after, so she just decided to see it, I guess, as a new phase, huh?
My sister, she died. Well, she was murdered.
Did they ever catch that?
No. No one knows that she's gone except for me. And I can't tell anyone. So yes.
Crazy how this is the guy she then opens up to.
Yes, I am angry.
I'm gonna help you with that. See, before, Laurel, you were swinging at your sister's killer. That's a target you're never gonna hit. Don't train for that. All right, train for yourself.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure about that, actually. I think that's exactly who she's hoping to eventually be able to hit.
So what's it gonna be? Red or black?
Black. Definitely black.
The new Black Canary, surely.
So why don't you move in with me? I mean, clearly I have enough space.
Okay.
And I swear, once the club starts making a profit, I will donate all of Malcolm's money to a earthquake relief charity thing.
That's not the request that I was actually kind of ready for her to make. You know what I mean? But I guess it shows, like, she's still obviously, I mean, she cares for Oliver, and it's like, yeah, she still wants the best for him, but she's simultaneously just chosen that she also likes Malcolm, right? And she's going to continue working with him.
I can live with that.
Got a TV in here?
Now it's just a matter of Oliver finding out. Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't know if he exactly likes this. But he also just, like, he does know that he can trust her, right?
When you said all you saw in me was Dad, there was nothing of you in me. Well, I can't really explain it, but over the past 2 years, I have been through a lot. And I have learned that I am a lot tougher than I thought.
Oh, I was going to say, you're not going to start showing cleavage or something, are you?
That I get from you. Don't cry.
Felicity, I took another look at those cogeneration numbers. You want to...
This man always comes stumbling in at the fucking wrong times, dude.
Hi.
How's that new smart wearable working out for you?
Oh, it's a real lifesaver.
Literally.
What are you doing?
What? Why the hell is Roy getting nightmares now that it's he himself doing it? The fuck is that about? Is that some psychological warfare here? Who's responsible for doing that to him? Because it can't be the truth, right? Alright guys, anyway, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and of course you can get early access to the next bunch of episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. You can also sign up as a free member and watch the next episode right now. So, I'll see you there.